Hello everyone, yours truly Hero here. The following video contains some coarse language and some topics and discussions as well as jokes that some people might find offensive. We here at Evil Squirtle have a tendency to drink as well as keep our mouths a little bit more loose than usual, which gives us a tendency to rib on each other at our own expense. If you're drinking, please make sure that you stay below the drinking level. Please make sure that you guys are not driving. And if you need to find a ride home, please have a designated driver or call upon any sort of paid service. Those who are underage, please do not drink. And if you ever decide to drink, please talk to your parents. And yeah, enjoy the video.
Smash Brothers!
Let's go.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Smash Bros. I'm yours truly Hero with the one Molly.
I'm the Squish.
And we also have with us
Knuckle Bomber.
and
Steamboat.
Yo, it's your boy Kyle from the Backstream Boys.
what are we playing today, Squish?
Some motherfucking Windjammers.
Alright, so we're going to do everything a little bit differently, guys. It's going to be a 2 out of 3 little tournament between me and everybody around here. Because there's 5 of us, things are going to be a little bit different. Alright? So, because I am Windjammers King,
Ha! Got their ass whooped the other day.
we will play,
Versus. So who's me and you first?
it'll be you,
Oh, yeah, give
it'll
him
be,
the dying controller.
it'll be Knuckle Bomber and Squish first. Knuckle Bomber Squish!
PP.
Alright, and then we'll go to Kyle and Taco.
Okay.
We'll go to Kyle and Taco, and then we'll go to me beating whoever needs to be beaten. Fucking pow.
I just want to point out, I've never played Windjammers.
Oh, this
so
game
you
is
lose.
fucking good.
Sure.
This game is super fucking fun.
Alright,
Uh-huh.
if Aldo, Taco, if you do lose, then I will play you. And that'll be 3, okay?
Okay. Wait, if I lose?
If you lose, yeah. Like, the loser between you and Kyle will be...
Ah!
The loser between you and Kyle will be the person I'm playing with, alright?
Okay.
Good show.
Already you're doing better than Joe. I saw that look.
Fuck me!
I didn't think it was stand there.
I know! There's another special you can do also. Ah! I don't know how to do it. Ah! No, you won't.
Alright, cool. Is there a penalty for just holding the frisbee?
No.
Nope.
It automatically makes you throw it though.
Oh, okay. So there is a penalty.
Not like in the game, but
Fuck it.
ah! Fuck. Ah!
Knuckle Bomber knows what's up, dude. Your Windjammers game is weak, Squish.
I know.
It's like
2
I
points.
shot, and then I shot again. I missed again.
It's 2 out of 3, right?
yeah, 2 out of 3.
Fuck.
So K Bomber,
Shot again.
You wouldn't set one.
you would set one.
Revenge.
Revenge.
Revenge that shit.
Maria, this is what I promised you.
I have to get my Windjammers glasses on.
Nobody can see you.
He can see it.
You can't see me,
Oh, what the fuck? Why'd you go that way?
And you miss.
dude. It's combat tactics. This is like this game came out like late 80s, early 90s. So that means
It was an arcade game, right?
yeah.
Sure.
All right. I'm ready now.
God damn.
Why do you have those?
Why not? Why don't you have those?
I was helping a friend.
I don't
He was
know.
like, "Hey, you want these shitty sunglasses?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take it."
It's like Cyclops, but I don't hate you. I actually like Cyclops.
Like as the X-Men?
Yeah, I thought his powers was cool.
They're portals for other
I kind of like that.
I know that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's not lasers. It's light from like another fucking.
Well, is that really what it is?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
retconned it.
Taco.
You know what else they retconned? Is Iceman. It's gay.
Yeah, they did.
Well, wait, that's
Oh.
been a thing for a while now, hasn't
Not till recently, I
yeah,
believe.
since they retconned it.
it? Yeah,
It's like,
Wait, what?
years ago.
Wait,
He still won
no,
one.
it wasn't 3 or 4 years ago.
Sure. 'Cause I remember.
So there you go,
Aspen being
fucking
gay
That's
when I was
fucking
a kid.
stupid.
Knuckle Bomber won.
Fuck you.
All right,
Fuck you.
next up
That
is
last
Carl
one
and
was
Taco.
bullshit.
Oh
Go
boy.
to change settings.
Yeah, you're first player. So,
I'll show you how much of a
do you have it backwards?
Huh?
Do you have it backwards?
All right.
He's got
Go to
his
change
cool
settings.
Windjammer glasses on.
Okay.
What are
Random
the
stage.
buttons?
A and B.
Wait, that doesn't work.
Oh.
So throw
Yes.
that
Just keep all this the same.
B,
Yeah.
Yep.
like, hit
I
it.
have to catch it?
And she's a character.
I
Yeah.
mean, you just have to run it from you.
Okay.
But
USA. USA.
fast,
Jeff picks him
like,
also because he's part of the
so that
USA
it bounces
also.
up in the air, or you can loft it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Although it's super mundane man Luigi
Oh,
Biago.
Japanese.
Luigi Biago.
Japanese lady.
Where we meet the.
So the right button is A and the down button is B.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you can lob it with B. So when you have the disc, you lob it with B. See?
Yeah.
What an asshole.
And then the other one you toss it. See, that's lob,
Oh.
and the other one you toss. And then you can slide with the one you toss it really hard with.
Yeah.
You can slide. You can slide. Remember, you can see. If you do that, if you block
Oh,
it,
damn.
you can do special moves.
Girl.
How do you parry?
You have to hit A also. When it comes at you, you hit A and it bounces in the air.
You have 30 seconds. That's your time limit.
Yeah, you have 30 seconds.
Oh, fucking
That's good.
yeah,
That's a good
That's
scumbag tactic.
That's a good fucking scumbag tactics right there.
See how like your guy was like staring in the air a little bit. Oh, he went with 1 second left. He went with 1 second left.
So that's it, right?
One more. Two out of three.
Round of 3.
Revenge.
Revenge!
Ooh.
Maria, I promise you revenge.
Get ready.
You ready for this pizza pasta?
Fucking.
When the moon hits the sky.
Yeah! You clearly weren't ready for the pizza pasta.
That's amore.
Wait, what was it? It was pasta la vista.
Welcome to the pasta la vista, baby.
There's no way I can go back.
Greetings from Nihon. Although, when you.
Ooh. Just hold on to it. Just hold on to it.
No, fuck you.
Yeah!
That's one. You gotta win another one.
More.
You gotta win another one.
You ready for
I
this?
apologize for the commentary, but it's just this game is just really hype.
Ooh, I don't even know what I did. Fucking win. What the
Well, how do
fuck
you
did
do
I
specials?
You have to see how it pops in the air. You have to do that yourself. So you have to press when it comes at you.
This is an SNK game.
You have to hit it when it comes at you, and you'll like pop it in the air, and you'll like look at it, and you're like,
Final set.
and then you'll start charging it.
Yeah.
Well said.
You can slide, Kyle.
I'm like that virgin who finds out who's really good at sex. Oh, never mind.
Don't get cocky.
Oh man, I hope that's me.
Don't get abused, you kid.
Oh,
I fucking murdered a man.
I thought I caught
All right. So who lost?
If you're close enough to the goal, it'll push you in.
It's me versus you.
Oh, okay.
Wait, don't I get another chance
No,
then?
wait.
No,
He has a plan.
I haven't played yet.
Did I get to play you also?
Whoever loses between me and Kyle, you play.
Okay, okay. It's fair.
Wait, can he pause it? Because I don't want to be fucking.
Too bad.
You don't want to be Japanese lady?
No.
What do you have against Japanese?
You know damn well I have nothing against Japanese women.
Oh, you want to have your penis against the Japanese lady? Penis! Now would you like the Wolverines?
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Good job. Good job. Beat Jeff.
and he's doing it with shitty 90s glasses on. Too.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. That was the opportunity too.
How do you?
To charge your special. See, like how the little cursor was underneath it? You stand underneath the cursor and it charges up your special. Oh, Jeff won right at the end.
I don't think a frisbee actually works like that.
You'd be surprised. A little low 10.
So for this match, you
Thank you, mate. John Taco.
Yes.
Oh, you thought it was your chance this time.
I couldn't. I was
Except you
stunned.
were. Happy birthday to the ground.
in the words of Sonic,
You're too slow.
Oh boy.
Remember, kids, your parents' divorce wasn't your fault.
Remember, kids, if a man on the street offers you heroin, take it. That shit's not cheap.
Remember, kids, it takes $10 to buy yourself a hit of acid. And acid lasts for like 8 to 10 hours.
Remember, kids, carry chapstick. You
Are you
don't
taking
know
off the glasses?
Go to change settings. This is your first L.
Wait, what?
This is your first L.
Oh.
Alright, so per se.
Remember, kids, carry chapstick. You never know when you're gonna have to suck a dick.
Alright. Scott Miller.
Steve Miller.
Oh.
Steve Miller.
God damn it.
S. Miller.
Smiller.
Miller.
Miller Light.
It says yellow goal and then red goal. Oh!
Oh, damn.
How'd you get a different color for his shirt?
Wow.
That's Jeff's character right there.
that is Jeff.
Yeah,
Because
this is
America.
Jeff. Yeah, it's because of America, not because he's black.
Holy shit, Jeff's black.
Plot twist, although I was a Negro the whole time. Way to go. I'm sorry, I'm an American.
You're American?
Yeah, I'm an Afro-American.
I bounced.
You don't have an afro.
I did.
You kind of grow like a shoe one.
I'm half brown, dude. It kind of like just kind of collapses on itself.
Because you gotta like. You gotta take care of it.
Don't you fucking tell me how to maintain my hair to be fucking Afro-ish.
I mean, I only tell you because I fantasize about it. Not you, me having an afro.
All right.
Me
Yeah. All right.
you
So
with an
press.
afro?
Here, you hold on to it, Kyle.
What? I have to play the second time?
You have to play a second time with Squish. This is the fourth cup.
Oh, we're gonna
Right.
lose cup?
Yeah, this is.
Technically, because
Wait.
just to make
Losers
the
bracket?
just to make the brackets like normal.
Yeah.
So whoever wins this one will fight me.
Oh, my battery's
But I
not.
barely understand how bras work. Not even brackets.
So, although,
No, I don't need this lesson right now.
no, fuck you. You're getting this lesson.
Oh,
Guess
this
what?
is losers
It's time
I
for
just
people.
wanted to make a pun. I don't want to sign into the BBC. Stop it.
Oh, you signed in the BBC as soon as we started being friends. Like, do you remember? Like, you took second Japanese in college, right?
What?
You took part 2 Japanese.
No, dude, I failed part 1.
I failed part 1 also, but I still took part 2. Like there was a have you saw the movie Popo Time or Tom Popo?
Tom Popo? I've heard of that.
Tom Popo.
Tom Popo?
Yeah. Essentially about like some it's like if I remember right, it's about like some girl in a fucking sushi and like not sushi, a ramen place that cooks ramen, so like that.
Oh,
Obviously.
ramen place that cooks ramen. What?
But so I remember specifically there's this one scene in the movie. I made an IOTW about it, actually. For those of you guys who don't know, I was a dumb nerd. I'm still a dumb nerd.
You were?
I am.
There you go.
But it's so
Oh,
there's
shit,
there's
look
a
at my red
scene.
area.
So so if you guys don't know shit about Japan, do you guys remember Milo and Otis?
What?
Milo and Otis.
What?
Milo and Otis.
My little notice?
Milo and Otis.
Yeah, my little notice.
No, you got one more round.
You got one
Yeah.
more.
Sorry,
It's 2
Kyle.
out of 3. It's 2 out of 3.
But do you remember Milo and Otis?
No.
Jim Costa.
You're big
Jordy
it's-
Costa.
Jordy Costa.
It's about
The guy that sounds
it's
like a
about
Hollywood
cat and a
rapist.
pug,
Okay.
all right, and they go on
Keep it
adventures.
space.
And
You
it-
made
the
it-
show,
you made it
the
a
movie
minute long.
A
initially.
lot of cross-string going on right
Okay,
now.
so Milo and Otis is a movie that's based on a cat and pug going on adventures. All right. So what happens is that the movie was originally a Japan movie, and so Japanese don't give a fuck about animals.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
So
about
in Tom Popo, there's a scene where fucking this guy's cooking, and he fucking chops the turtle in half, a live fucking turtle. All right, this girl next to me, she was mortified that she was crying and stuff like that.
I mean, that sucks. Damn.
So I was like, yeah, this is fucked up, but goddamn. And there was this weird scene where like a bunch of people were like, eating fucking like isopods out of each other. It was weird.
Isopods?
Isopods, yeah.
Then the roller coasters of the ocean.
Roly Poly Oly, he's small and short and round. And in this land of worlds and curls, he's small and good and round.
That is like dangerously close to your feet.
You want to say just close to my feet?
With drink?
Squishy his feet. And look how he keeps his feet. Yeah. They're gross.
Fuck you.
I'd say you're not this shit.
I'm not gonna.
Oh!
What the fuck is that?
Oh!
What the fuck is this?
That was your super. Ah!
Isopods.
What does it do?
I don't know.
Okay, I guess I'll just lose them.
You play Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you play Sun Moon, right?
Yeah.
Did you beat Sun and Moon?
Oh! What the fuck?
No, you didn't.
Probably.
Wait.
Yes.
You like Sun and Moon? I like Sun and Moon.
It's good.
Yeah.
I haven't beat it yet.
No, wait, actually, Sun and Moon's the one I haven't used yet, actually.
'Cause it's-
I have Ultra League on my
Like, it's really good. Alright, so me and Squish have to fight, and then
You and Marcus.
Yes. Right, it's
Alright,
really
so-
fucked up because I played like 3 times in a row.
Oh no! Bracket. You got fucked in the bracket.
there you go.
Wait, what's going on?
No, it's
Oh, here you go. Yes.
Marcus and Taco.
Alright, so you lost against the
Oh,
most
look, we look at the
inexperienced
flag.
player. Now play the most experienced player. Now play the second most experienced player. Okay, now you're out. What? Okay.
I'm better than you, Squish.
So did you win or did you win?
I won, yeah.
Deutschland.
Japan versus Deutschland. 2 parts of the Axis.
You ready to get Japan to beat?
Which one committed the worst war crime?
Yeah. Ooh, Rada. Oh, man.
Ooh! I don't like that, Germany.
Yo, Kyle,
Oh, yeah.
do you have a fun story to share?
Do I have a fun story to share? I don't know. That depends.
Because I guess I talk about a lot about my questionable childhood.
Because
Shitty child.
I've got one that's
Questionable
involving semi-legal drugs, and another one that involves prank calling the suicide hotline. So
That's like, oh wow, you're an asshole.
Wow.
I wasn't the one that did it. I just let it happen. So it's okay. So I don't know which one would you like to hear?
Fuck. Let's go with the former.
The suicide hotline one?
No, the one before that.
Oh, the semi-illegal drug?
Yeah.
Is this the one you told me about?
The time that I first took salvia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Salvia was the first hallucinogenic drug that I had ever taken. It was actually the first drug that I had ever taken. So I took a really big, massive hit of it. I've never been able to take another hit like that again in my entire life.
Aldo got first one game. Game one.
So I ended up getting super high. And for the first part, I'm just sitting on my roommate's bed, and it feels like that Star Wars moment where they go hyperspeed and all the stars become lines.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm feeling, right? So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm coasting and whatnot. And I'm slowly leaning back because I feel like I'm going forward, and that's how force should be exerting on my body.
Yeah.
Eventually, my roommate was like, "Hey, just lay down on the bed." So I lay down on the bed, and at some point, my eyes close. And so, what I start seeing is what happens if you look through a kaleidoscope, through another kaleidoscope, and then you superimpose that on waves of the ocean.
This is awesome.
Yeah, so I was super fucked up, and at this point, whenever I start thinking something, that thought becomes another version of me, which in turn thinks another thing, which then in turn becomes another version of me. So eventually, I feel like in a really crowded space where everyone's talking, even though no one's talking, I'm still stuck in my head. And so I'm chilling out, I'm having a good time. I try to form words and whatnot, and eventually I just let go of the fact that I'm high on drugs and I'm chilling out in this weird kaleidoscope space. And then one of the versions of me thinks, man, I guess this is what dying is like. I should just not bother waking up. In which case, the rest of my body goes, oh no, that's not good.
That's 1-1 each, right?
Yeah.
One each. All right, one more.
So I eventually tried to figure out, okay, how do I get out of this space? I need to get back to my reality. That's how I do it.
Snap back to reality.
So how do I do that? How do I do that? So I start moving my arms. I need to exert some force on my body, and the texture of the bed against my arms feels like I'm swimming up through this wave of fuck it. Why wake up? How do you even know you're gonna wake up to your reality? So I start doing it super hard. Eventually my hands are slamming against my roommate's walls, and they start freaking out. They're like, Shayd, are you okay? And I'm like, no, this is cool. And I'm just doing this. Eventually, I get super freaked out, and then I start shouting, I am Shayd and I am real! I am Shayd and I am real!
The Force is one of the forces with me.
Yeah. And then they start getting super spooked. And at this point, whenever they say something, I will hear something that is in their voice, but it's usually something that's completely contradicting whatever they say. So my roommate ends up putting his hands over his mouth because I'm going to wake the neighbors up. He's like, Shayd, you're going to wake the neighbors up. And then I immediately hear in his voice, not that the neighbors are real or anything. So I start freaking the fuck out.
It's not like the neighbors are real or anything.
And so your dream with your boss, your parents your parents 20 bucks.
And
Good job.
he starts trying to repeat facts about me. And he's like, yeah, your name is Shayd, you live at this address, you work at this place, you're 25 years old, and I'm like, wait, no, I'm not. I'm 23. And eventually, I'm able to open my eyes, and that's when everything settles down. And I immediately know how Neo felt when he woke up from the Matrix, and he's just like, ugh! And that's why whenever I play Kingdom Hearts 1, and I see that fucking line from Sora, who's like, is any of this real? Or not, I'm like, fuck you, Sora, you don't know shit about that life.
Swords is away.
Oh,
Ooh, Rana.
you ain't been on Salvia before?
Ooh.
I mean, to be fair, you don't know that. He lives on an island.
Yeah, but he's Japan.
Do you know, he's not Japanese, because when he showed up to Japan, he was like, the fuck is this?
Ooh, this is Japan land?
Oh, fuck.
I get the feeling we're all gonna try the Cyclops glasses on at some point.
Wiggle. So I don't.
I need to see.
You don't need to see.
You don't
How
need
do
to
you
see.
even know what you're seeing is real, Aldo?
Oh, what?
Suck my dick.
That's such bullshit.
Suck my dick.
I would like to add a side note to that story to any viewers who are thinking about trying salvia. I have done salvia after that, and it's been perfectly fine. It was probably more so the fact that it was my first time on a hallucinogenic, and I just had a bad trip. But I would fully endorse using salvia so long as it is legal to use in your state and or country or
Legal
district.
everywhere?
No, it's
It's technically
typically
legal.
Typically, it's like illegal for like anyone under the age of like 18 or 21 to use. But beyond that, there isn't. It's a gray area.
Nice.
So
It's not for human consumption.
Great.
Yeah.
So going back to your story, when Squishy mentioned about like it was a dream I had about my boss. All right, so I work at a packaging company. We'll just call it Small Snack. All right, Marcus works the PM shift. All right, so Marcus, you know the fucking area pretty well, right? You'd say.
Yeah.
So in the office area, there is a I had a dream that my office for the head of the safety committee, which I ironically am, for my shift.
You?
Yes, I am the head of the safety. I am the head of the safety
I'm
committee.
sorry.
It's okay. I'm going for the PM.
I mean, you haven't crashed a forklift.
Yeah, you're falling asleep.
He was just setting an example of what not to do. Okay.
Exactly.
Multiple times.
Oh. Okay.
That's my hesitation.
Ooh, Rana.
God damn it.
So right next to the receptionist area, I had a desk for fucking. I had a desk for the safety committee. So my boss, my AM lead, right? He comes up to me. He's like, "Hey Jeff," I'm like, "What's up, boss? Your parents lied to you about everything. Here's $20."
Okay.
Oh shit! Is this the one for? Is this the one to see who's fucking Windjammer? Who's Windjammers
Who
king?
fucking wins
Oh,
Who's the Windjammers?
Although it's just like that fucking disappointed dad whose son watches girl cartoons and not NASCAR instead.
You want
With his jar of Tostitos liquor.
Fuck you, Dad. What do you know about Running Warriors? Actually, my dad would know about Running Warriors. My dad is not.
Dude, I was a Target earlier today. I was in the toy aisle, and there was like this dad with his kids, and like the girl had like gotten a Barbie, and he was like, "Is this the Barbie you want?" She's like, "Yes," and the kid was like, it's like there was a girl and a boy. The girl had the Barbie. The boy was like, "I want a Barbie." I'm assuming it's because he saw how happy his sister was. So he's like, "I want that. I want the happiness." He's like, "I want a Barbie." And the dad just starts laughing. He's like, "You want a Barbie?" He's
This
like,
is a game, Marcus. We got ourselves a game.
The whole time I was like, I just want to buy boss. And like this dad's just like laughing at his kid for wanting a Barbie. I'm like, you just got the fucking Barbie. Go home. You're tired of hearing this.
So there was a story. I'll bring a story up from Target also. So I was in the toy section, right? I was looking up for Transformers. There was this little white kid, all right, comes up to me. He's like, "Daddy," and I'm like,
That was one game. Okay.
That was one.
My favorite Jeff and Target story is
Drunk Jeff, where he's like saying "fuck you" to everybody.
he's saying "fuck you." We're walking through the fucking like frozen aisle. He's like, "Yeah, fuck you," and I'm like, Jeff. So typically I don't care. Fuck the kids. But don't fuck the kids. But, like,
Carlos.
Fuck you! No!
but like,
I don't condone that.
fuck the kids. Same with fuck the kids.
Oh! That was
I,
sick.
And Jeff
What was
just
that?
Jeff's just walking down the aisle.
"Oh,
and
I
fucking
think one of the
like,
controllers died."
Jeff,
Here,
there
I'm
are
passing one of the
children here.
controllers.
I was like, Jeff, there are
this one.
children here. He's like, I don't care. Fuck the kids. And we're walking, turning the aisle, and there's like a white
This is one I have right now.
LDS mom
Is it?
with her 2 kids there,
Well, no,
just like
just
grabbing
one of
them,
the
like
ones.
walking away, like.
There's a colored man.
The colored people have come.
Whatever. Well, I'll just rock,
Is
I'll just rock
Target no
it.
longer sacred?
I also have a
Oh,
Target
that fucked him
story.
up. That's not
ironically.
fair. That's
Yeah, I'll give
I
it
said
free
to
one.
start. I said
No,
to start.
I give him a free one.
Me and my friend were fucking chilling out in the video game aisle and we were looking at music shit and whatnot. On the other side of the aisle, we can hear this poor unfortunate Target employee engaged in a conversation with somebody who's
Oh, I hate
not
that
quite
one.
socially inclined. And they're telling him they're telling this poor Target employee about Sonic and Mario go to the Olympics.
Oh
And they're telling him about this commercial that was on TV. And we came in at the tail end of the story. So we round this aisle looking at the music shit, and all we hear is, and then Sonic was at the airport, and he had these rings! And me and my roommate could not stop fucking laughing.
Stop! Pause! Pause!
And he looks at me, and he goes, oh god, we're going to hell, aren't we? And I'm like, not the same kind of hell that Target employee is in right now.
Alright, revenge.
Dude, that's like the thing I hate about working. Like in a comic book store, is you get every fucking socially inept nerd who like only leaves their house to go pick up comics. They go to the store, they talk to me, and it's like, all right, it's cool, it's fine. Like, I don't give a fuck about this. What the fuck Daredevil been doing for like 2 years? Fucking crippled man Daredevil. I don't give a fuck about this. The thing I hated though, we had people of a specific demographic. I'm not gonna say who. Native Americans.
Bleep that out. Bleep that out. Bleep that out.
Bleep that out.
You got it. You got it.
It's fine. People will figure
It's
it
not
out.
fine! It's not fine!
Hold on, this.
It's fine.
Am I lying? I don't think I am.
Probably!
I don't know when we get to the rest of the story.
This guy walks in, like, and the third Sunday of like every fucking month, smelling alcohol with a cheap leather jacket. Like, just fucking watched The Matrix 10 years ago and never took that jacket off. Smelling like alcohol. Hey, it's the same.
I am the king of Windjammers! Suck my dick! Everybody who fucking fell before me! You, and you!
It's the same fucking song and dance every time. He's like, hey, can I look at the heavy metals? It's like, yeah, so there was like an aisle, like a little section in the back. Behind the shelf.
And does he take him into the back?
No, hold on.
Hold on.
Because there was no public
Can I pause that? Taco?
What?
Pause the
Knuckle
story
Bomber
for a
just called
second.
shenanigans on me. Ergo. War were declared.
We get one shenanigans per night, right?
This is the only shenanigans.
So there was like a little section in the back that had like all the adult stuff. So all like the porn
It's okay.
magazines.
And
The
then someone called
Playboy,
shenanigans
heavy
for
metals,
all of
right?
Mario
Which is like the
Party.
least adult thing of that
Fuck
section.
that.
You don't
Same
want
song and dance. He comes in, he's like, oh hey, can I look at some
Mario.
heavy
Pick up
metal?
an mimosas.
Yeah, sure. Same one he's been looking at for like the last
Alright.
3 months. Is looks at it a little bit. Takes it back.
All the
He's like,
marbles.
oh, let me look at the
All
other
the
thing.
marbles.
It's like okay, and then finally it's like, okay, hey, let me look at that adult comic. Like you could just start on shit. And he
Yeah.
like looks at it intently for like 15 minutes, heavy breathing, closes it up, hands it back to me like every fucking Sunday. This drunk ass dude with a fucking shitty smelling leather jacket walked in, asked for 2 heavy metals, and then a porn mag, and then like
Wait, you sell
looks
porn
at
mags in the fucking comic shop?
Used to, oh man, that's no,
Wait, the one in the library and the one by the library, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
that was close to first.
There were porno mags?
Yeah, not that one. It was at the Mario one. So every fucking Sunday, the same fucking song and dance. Like, dude, just fucking ask for the porn. Like, just go for it. Wait, I know you.
Right.
You know me. I know you better
Same
than
old
all my
OG.
cousins. Just fucking ask for this fucking magazine and fucking leave. Just get your fucking. Do whatever you're fucking doing under your jacket.
Suck my dick. You're gonna lose.
You're wasting half an
right.
hour of my days.
I want
You
to go back to listen to my Evangelion podcast.
Just threw your shenanigans up. I win. Alright. That's it for another Smash Bros. Everybody. I hope you like what we saw. Shameless plug.
Goodbye,
He's
friends.
not even comprehensible. Anyway, you can check Shaboy out and me and my friends doing some terrible voice acting currently in Final Fantasy VIII on Twitch.tv at Backstream Boys. No, my friend Ian is called. I am Quistis and Irvine.
What disc are you in?
We just finished disc 1, so we're on disc 2.
Who is fucking Laguna?
I am Laguna.
Yes!
Oh god. Yeah.
For the love of God.
It only took 8 tries.
Like Final Fantasy VIII!
Hey!
Alright. Also in the description box, you guys can see, you can follow me on Twitter, Squishy on Twitter. Facebook has the PK Comic. AAA Wonka SoundCloud. Because you can go touch stuff. I'm pretty sure on
gave
that.
Final Fantasy VIII a chance. I gave it a chance. No!
You want to know
It's not even that bad. It's still better. It's better than 7. Final Fantasy VIII is the Mendoza of JRPG.
Mendoza!
It is
Bye,
the
guys.
5 out of 10. The pinnacle is average, mediocre experience.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you, Wade.